Front roll. So, we covered what happens if you go backwards. We covered what happens if you end up going sideways. What if you go forward? Well, there are some falls where you actually fall forward and catch yourself like this. I quit doing those years ago because of shoulder problems and neck problems, but you know, if you're young enough, you can actually do that, and I'm not going to cover that here. I never did think they were terribly practical on a hard surface. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess, than smashing your face in. But what I prefer is the front roll. So the front roll is not doing a somersault. Okay, somersault where you're a little kid and you just kind of roll over your head. Neither is it doing a log roll where you are rolling like this. Okay? It's kind of a hybrid between that log roll and between the somersault. So what I'm actually doing, let's say I trip, which is, you know, or in my case I mentioned I went over the handlebars of a bicycle. So if I'm heading down like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck, and I'm going to roll up my arm. My arm curves. I'm going to roll up my arm and over my shoulder, and then over. So, generally when I'm working on this, I'll step, and with that same foot that I'm stepping, I take that arm and go down. I'm not sure I have enough room, but I've got a big old pad over there in case I don't. So, I'm just going to do this slowly. I step. Oh, I don't have enough room. Okay. Generally, I do this diagonally in here because there is not very much room. So, if I do that, I might go out of the picture. But I'll do it diagonally this way, and then I'll do it diagonally coming back so you can see. So, I'm going to step and do this. Reach down, almost like I'm reaching down, trying to touch my opposite ankle. And then I just roll, and I've made myself into a ball, so I'm not hitting anything hard. I'm just sort of rolling over my body. My body becomes a wheel, if you will. So here, okay, I know I went out of the picture on that one. So now I will go from this corner back to this corner. Okay, so that's the front roll. So, how do you do that? I think this is the hardest one to learn, but what I'm going to do is always remember you lead with the foot that you lead with, you also lead with that arm. So, stepping. So one way to do it is to get on one knee. It's been so long since I've done this. Yeah, get on this knee. And we're just going to dip like this. Okay? So I'm just coming in like this, and I'm dipping at an angle, so I'm coming up over that shoulder. It should be going diagonally across my back. Okay? Just because of limited space, really not able to demonstrate this very well. Hopefully, I'll look at the video later, but hopefully I didn't get out of the picture too much in some of these. But when you practice this, it might be good to go to YouTube, look up Ukemi, U-K-E-M-I, or just look up brake falls. There's a lot of really good tutorials, and some of them are a lot more detailed than what I've just shown you. This stuff is in the manual, but as I said in the manual, you really need to see it live before you try it, because you just can't really figure it out very well from seeing something static, just static photographs. So go to YouTube, check it out, and you know, again, great skill to learn. Of all of them, probably the back fall and the front roll are the most essential, just for self-protection and for preventing yourself from getting hurt if you have a mishap. So practice that stuff. Check out YouTube. I will probably, besides posting this video, I'll probably post some other videos on brake falling on YouTube, because a lot of these go into detail and have a lot more drills that you can do to kind of perfect it. You know, you're all young, so learn it while you're young. All right. I think we'll stop there as far as the brake falls. There are other brake falls that you can learn, but those are the 3 essential ones. Okay. See you next time.